Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sidemen Reacts. Today I'm joined by Big Zerka and Big Mini Mentor.
Why is he big?
Because you was big, so I just thought I'd make him bigger.
And he had to counter the mini part as well.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
So it's like a double. I'm just bigging him up, you know, innit?
Yeah, after all the times he's slated my mum, now he's bigging me up.
To be fair, yeah, he has got it recently. But today we're watching 10 kids who beat the system. In brackets, hilarious.
What system they're beating?
I actually don't know. Cheating in games, maybe. I don't know. Like rule breaking. Finding loopholes in life.
Cheating on their parents.
Wait, cheating on their parents?
Yeah, like, you know when you go around to someone else's house to eat dinner because your parents can't cook.
No, Josh, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
do you know what's a funny story?
My parents can cook.
I got a really
Same.
funny story. I went round my friend's house for lunch dinner after school once, and I'd never eaten vegetables at this point. And they made me that Golden Ben's Uncle Rice. What? Oh my god! What did I just
Golden
say?
Ben's Uncle Rice.
Oh, you are Merkel, man. You're in a bad way.
It had like the peas and peppers in it, and I had to force myself to eat them because I really didn't know what they were.
Golden Ben's Uncle Rice.
Golden Ben's Uncle Rice, big up.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today
I like Charlie.
Classic Charlie.
we're going to be looking at 10 hilarious kids who beat the system.
He's really enthusiastic.
There are many good things about being a kid.
I used to have that haircut.
I still do.
Shut up. I knew that was coming.
Coming in at number 10, we have Legos. We all know the worst thing about being a kid is your parents getting mad. This usually means you're going to be shouted at or even spanked. Now, as a kid, you can't exactly do much about this. However, one young boy who was in trouble took precautions that meant he was untouchable. Forget
no.
Al Capone, this
Put it
kid
all
is
over
a
the
true
floor.
genius who beat the system. You see, he scattered his Lego pieces all over his bedroom floor to make the ultimate booby trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real though. Doesn't hurt that much.
It doesn't.
Yeah, for a fall from me, it's like, yeah, this is...
I think it might hurt if it catches you unaware.
This is what I was about to say. I think it's one of them ones where if you don't know it's there, you're shocked. You're proper shocked by it because you're like, what's that?
You put plugs on the floor.
Allow it. You're a devil. Stop talking.
That's what actually hurts.
Now that's one thing, but what about tricking your teacher? A few years back, one kid named Schneider got his phone confiscated after using it in class. Seeing as kids can't go along without checking their phone, you can see why this would be a problem. The kid wanted his phone back, but his teacher said his mom would have to come in and collect it so she could hear what he was doing. Now this would also be a problem, as his mom would be mad if she knew he got his phone confiscated. So this kid beat the system by dressing up
he
as his
didn't.
own mom and trying to get his phone back from his
my
teacher.
God.
And the most surprising thing is, the teacher actually believed the disguise and
Oh
gave him
my
his phone
God.
back.
Oh my god.
They bought it.
He figured the teacher
Oh
wouldn't
my
question
God.
if his mom was really him, as this would make her look rude if it really was her.
Yeah, true. You can't only question it, can you?
His friend tweeted out what he did, but it got out of hand and went viral, which caused his teacher to find out.
His friend's a snitch.
No, like we would brag in it. We'd brag if someone did. If someone,
yeah.
one of us did that. We'd brag in it. You'd be like, oh my god, can't believe Minute just dressed up.
Now, of course, this did get the kid into more trouble, but at least he pulled it off in the first place.
But that is fair play.
Yeah, fair play.
Genius.
Thinking on his feet.
Just as his mum.
It sounds crazy, but it seems like some kids who haven't even reached middle school yet are already breaking hearts.
But
This
they do,
photo
you
was
know.
taken at a preschool and shows a little boy and a little girl hugging. They're obviously boyfriend and girlfriend, but if you the girl's hand. Did this kid really get caught cheating
Play
in a
on,
preschool
player.
class? Some older people who cheat could learn a thing or two from this kid, as he seems like a master finesser. The girl he's hugging has no idea he's secretly holding hands with another girl right behind her. And we all know that for a preschooler, holding hands is a pretty big deal. Something tells me this kid is going to break a lot of hearts when he's older. What does the world come to when preschoolers have side chicks?
Bro, when you're younger, you got to explore, man. Enjoy. Enjoy, young king.
Next up is Grabber. Now we all love arcade games, but one of the worst arcade games that no one likes is those grabbing machines. We all know they're a massive rip-off, as the prizes always slide off the hook.
Yeah.
After losing her money on this lame grabber machine, she didn't win any prizes and was not happy. But she was determined to
Climbing
get
it.
the giant stuffed panda,
Yeah.
so she crawled inside the machine. The arcade supervisor spotted her inside the machine and was very mad. But the girl simply didn't care and said she needed to get the panda prize she was trying to win.
Do you know how I beat a claw machine recently? Well, not recently, but like a month or two ago.
How?
Me and Faith went bowling and then went to the arcade after. The store manager caught me playing the claw machine and said, hey, for a picture, I'll give you one of these out this. I said,
Well,
thank
you,
you.
no,
fella."
you didn't beat the system there.
No, what do you mean? Bazinga just beat. I beat the claw machine, didn't I?
No.
He did in a way, but...
Actually, no, this will change my answer. Was the prize that you got given directly from the claw machine, or did he go get another one?
He may have gone to the back room. Yes.
You know, so basically he said to you, look, if I can get a photo, I'll give
Yeah.
you a teddy from my back room.
Don't ruin it.
You made it weird. You made it weird.
Yeah, Josh, why did it sound weird coming from your mouth?
Because I said back room.
You can have a teddy from my back room.
Next up is football.
Which type of football?
I was about to say this.
One smart kid decided to use a few sneaky tricks in order to get the right test answer.
Oh, fuck off.
Ooh.
The question was, which is the best estimate for the length of a football? The answers were 1 foot, 4 feet, 5 feet, or 8 feet. Now, either the kid wasn't sure or he just didn't feel like answering this dumb question. So instead, he filled in 1 foot and then added ball at the end of the word, making one football.
It's the right answer, surely.
Yeah, you got the right answer anyway.
Do you know, like, there's some of the ones, some of the school papers where they're like, find X, and they circle it,
And
and
they
they
just
put,
yeah.
and they put, it is here. That's like the same vibes.
Next up is Fishy. This is one kid who took instructions a little too literally and ended up beating the system. His teacher at his school in Japan told the entire class to bring in a fish to observe. This meant the kids had to go out and pay for a fish just to bring into class to look at.
Right.
However, one kid either didn't want to spend his money on a fish or perhaps he just forgot to do it. So instead he simply bought in a fish from his refrigerator.
Oh my god.
While the rest of the kids had to spend their cash buying goldfish and so on, this kid simply beat the system and did something different.
Oh my god.
What kind of show and tell is that? Bring a fish.
A teaching aide took this photo and it went viral on Japanese social media sites.
It's huge.
That probably costs more than the goldfish, right?
Yeah.
Not for the kid, I guess.
One kid was grounded by his parents and they told him not to set foot outside. Now, for most kids, this means they wouldn't be able to enjoy the sun and would have to stay indoors. But this crafty kid found a way to avoid being totally grounded by sticking all of his body out of the door but leaving his feet in the house. You see, his parents said don't set a foot outside, so I guess every other body part is fair game.
That's smart.
That kid's gonna be a lawyer.
One kid had to do a true or false test in school one day. However, he must have not been very hot on the topic, or maybe didn't study. Well, if you're crafty enough, then this isn't a problem. He simply wrote a hybrid of true and false for each answer. The T looks like an F, the R looks like an A, the U looks like a U and an S, and the E is the same on both words. His teacher posted this online when she found it on his test sheet, and it went viral. This has actually worked for some other kids who tried it out, but that was on a single answer, not the entire test. Some teachers who are quickly checking the work simply read it as the right answer, as that's what they expect to be there.
What would you give them?
I wouldn't really know.
I think for that, like, just for doing it, I'd give them the mark.
The whole test, though. If it's right, if it was one, you just go for it.
Before we saw a kid who wanted to play outside but wasn't allowed to. Well, here we have the exact opposite of that. Many kids today like to stay inside and play their games on the Xbox, PlayStation or computer.
Yeah,
One
stand
kid was
outside
playing a
and
game
play
on
the
his
window.
computer too much and was always cooped up indoors. So his parents told him to go outside and play. He went outside and they probably assumed he went out for a bike ride or to play football outside. But minutes later his mom looked out the window and saw he was literally playing outside. This is another kid who took instructions way too literally in order to beat the system.
But that kid is now Tifu.
Guys, if your parents ever tell you to play outside instead of inside, then try this out. Or if they tell you to stop watching YouTube videos indoors, then simply watch them outside. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever done anything like the kids on this list to beat the system.
Let us know if you're watching this outside.
What did you do at school to beat the system?
We used to have like a lunch card system where you had to actually like put money on it, like deposit money onto it. You had to queue up and get your munch for whatever. And there used to be pink cake slices, so you used to just say to him, like when I put my money in the machine, it didn't add it on. So they'd give you like an extra £2 so you can get an extra bit of cake slice.
We had that, but instead it was like you're allowed one of them.
Josh, why is it so funny that I wanted an extra bit of cake slice?
Because Ben's scamming for more cakes.
Why is it so funny, Josh?
You know why it's funny? It's like you're asking me.
What, because I was massive, Josh? Is that what it is?
No, you wasn't then.
Oh, okay. All right, cheers.
Just the starting foundations of what led to it.
Wow, Josh.
Wow, Josh.
That was peak.
That's crazy.
That was really peak.
Yeah, so peak.
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.
Bye.
Peace.